Hey guys, it's Turner4590, and welcome to a console I haven't even done before! Oh yeah! Megaman Zero! Bitches! I'm sorry. So yes, this is Mega Man Zero. This is the first of a very popular Mega Man series, and this is personally my actual favorite one. This has always been my favorite Mega Man series, more than X, more than classic Mega Man. It's just always been my favorite, and yeah, believe it or not, this is the third time I have purchased Mega Man Zero, because I own all 4 GBA cartridges. I still do. I bought the DS collection because I loved them that much and just wanted them on one cartridge. And, as you can guess, I'm playing it on the Wii U Virtual Console right now. So, this is the third time I bought Mega Man Zero, but I have no regrets because I love this series so much. Mega Man Zero isn't the best in the series by any stretch, but it definitely starts things off and builds the groundwork for what makes 0, 2, and 3 so unbelievably good. But yeah, without further ado, let's just get started, because it's probably been since the DS collection since I played this game, and I can't wait for it to kick my ass again. What's going on? Oh, that's weird. They look like, X, kind of. Wait, there's blood? What? Holy crap, that's the first time I've ever seen... In the Game Boy Advance and DS versions, there was no blood, only in the Japanese version. Neat. Or maybe I'm crazy. I'm pretty sure I'm not. That is creepy. A couple hundred frenzied mechanaloids? Puff puff a dead end. Oh. Seal. Oh, that was easy. Got the C4. Axel? Okay, no. I gotta stop playing dumb. That shot is so cool. Yeah. He's just having a wee little nap. Oh, crap. Well, do you have any extra C4? Uh-oh. It sounded like he was kind of, like, puking something out. Like, dodge these slow bullets! No! Well, you could just reach into his pocket and get that C4. Just end it right now. Power. Huh. Kamehame! Oh. Oh, well, that didn't work. Oh, wait, never mind. Yeah! Zero's theme. Da, 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 da. Oh my god. Oh, when I first heard this, oh my god. Mission start. Okay, let's go. Over here, because there might be something hidden. Yes, there is! Of course there is! It's a Capcom game, Mega Man game. Okay, so, I love this series so much. Basically, you just take control of Zero, and this is his first... This is, like, the game that, like, Inafune always wanted to make, because, like, for Mega Man X, like, he wanted Zero to be the main character, but Capcom wanted a Mega Man lookalike, because it would be easy to market to the people who had already played Mega Man. So Inafune just made Zero the sidekick that everyone wanted to be. And then we finally got his own series on the Game Boy Advance, right? And this is obviously on the Game Boy Advance Virtual Console. Right now, pretty much we can only shoot our X-Buster. Actually, a Z-Buster, sorry. Not the X-Buster. X-Buster can charge. The charge shot on this thing isn't very good, and we don't even have a charge shot yet. Anyway, so yeah, we're just gonna have to protect Seal through the abandoned lab right now. No, it's a shame. Hero moment! Yeah. Yeah. Trans server. Resistance? Oh god, they're gonna corral me into some sort of Star Wars bullshit? I'm getting out of here! Okay, let's go. Yeah, we don't need to get the dash boots either. Zero has that by default. I guess so. We could just go back upstairs. Crap! You can't damage the thing with a buster. Destroy Buster! 1 damage. Crap, she was right. Okay, so first boss, tutorial boss, I guess you want to call it, Golem. I'm not sure if this Golem has a name, but basically this Golem only has 2 attacks. Low laser and up laser, and the low laser's really... Oh, and he also has a charge. The high laser, he drops rocks though, so it's best to get as close to him as possible when the rocks start falling. Also, this game is extremely difficult. It's not really showing in the tutorial level so far, but trust me, it does get insane. Rats! I always like that line for some reason. Thank you very much, mysterious man! Yeah! Nothing can stand up to the Z-Saber. Fun fact, when you slash him, you can actually slash Seal. and she'll flash and she'll do her little, like, compressed scream sound. It's like, ah! And it doesn't do anything. You can't kill Seal during that boss fight, but it's just funny that you can't hit her with the Z-Saber. That is your name. Don't wear it out. Oh boy, amnesia. Hibernation sickness. That's pretty standard. No problem. Seal. Or Ciel, however you want to pronounce it. This game has a couple of character names that are... Well, for one, there's a couple French names for some reason, and 2, there's just a couple of names that are just one of those names that people might have different pronunciation for. I've always said Seal, so... I can't do a Seal voice, son of a bitch. Yeah, no problem. That Golem wasn't that hard anyway. I suppose we should follow her. Oh, lucky. What's a control pad? I screwed this, I'm going. Okay, no. And okay, so, I'm just gonna ignore that for now, because we can't even do anything about that. I got an S! Holy crap! Okay, the ranking system in this series is out of whack. Like, you basically need to... You not only have to speedrun the level, but you also can't get hit. That's basically what S is. I did get hit, for the record. I got hit once, apparently. But, S, like, rankings are extremely hard to get, and it's real bullshit in 0, 2, and 3, because you can get some really cool optional skills for getting high ranks, and getting high ranks is just impossible unless you've played this game a million times, which I have, but I'm not that good, so anyway. It's, gonna be honest, this place doesn't look too hot. I'm just gonna say that right now. The end of days. Whoops, the dialogue skips really fast if you press the B button, I'm sorry. Is this just life? It's just fantasy? No way. I'm a celebrity? What? X is still alive. Retire all of us. What does that mean? Something tells me she doesn't mean retired like going to a retirement home kind of retired. I don't know. It sounds like X is the bad guy. I don't want to kill X. No way. Yeah, I do. Okay. Yeah, sure thing. So yeah, this is the game, and let's just not dilly-dally. It's a but-thou-must situation. We need to help her. Ah, dreams do come true. Oh, wait. Oh, whoops. Oh, I'm so sorry. I've been skipping actual dialogue. I thought she would bring up the yes or no again. No, you just have to talk to her. Okay, she's just talking about the retirement center or whatever. Disposal facility. Oh, here. I can actually... Here. Yeah. Will you help us? Thank you. It doesn't even let me say. There's no choice or anything in this game, by the way. Like, if there is any choices, it's always just about the Alma situation. But that's not what the game is about, so it doesn't really matter. Mega Man Zero Telltale Edition. Okay. What would you like? Disposal center. Okay. That's a word that Zero knows all too well. Sure, why not? Sure, why not? Oh, wait, it's going to start the mission? Yeah, sure, why not? By the way, the file is just... I just tested to make sure the Virtual Console actually worked properly, and I changed my controls around. One really cool thing about the Virtual Console... I'll just show it, why not? One really cool thing you can do is you can actually go to controller. You can use any controller you want. Well, I think there's a limit to what controllers, but I'm using the gamepad right now, and you can set any button to anything. It even shows a graphic of the Game Boy Advance to show you what it's like. So it's just really convenient. Like, Nintendo really did well with this Virtual Console, especially compared to the Wii. Like, there's just so much more options. And also, one thing I'm going to point out right away is that there are restore points that I could take advantage of. I will not be doing so unless I'm out of lives. Especially since when you die, all the experience that you've gotten and all the energy crystals you've gotten, which I'll explain later, carry over even if you die. So dying over and over in an area might be beneficial sometimes, but basically if I'm down to 0 lives, then I will consider using Restore Point just to not have to do the entire thing again. Anyway, yes, we'll overwrite it. Data saved. Okie dokie. Okay, now we're playing Mega Man Zero. Why is I can't... What? Whoops, my bad. Oh, by the way, whoops. I forgot that I set the a different button to bring up that menu. Anyway, it tells you what your level is, just to rub it in your face when you're going to start getting D ranks, because this game is brutal. Anyway, I'm going to quickly change this to Type B, which is R for sub-weapon. I actually changed it to X because the Game Boy only had 2 buttons, but the gamepad has 4, so I'm using the face buttons to use this. This is a SABER screen, which I really can't get into right now because there's not much to say about it. Anyway, let's just get right back in. So right now we have the Z Buster, sorry, and the Z Saber, and down here we can't go anywhere. In fact, Seal tells you that you can't go down here. One cool thing about Zero One compared to the other Zero games is that it's like this actual open world that you can explore, and even go to areas that missions take place in just before you're even supposed to be there. It's pretty pointless unless you want to grind for energy crystals, which this game has a lot of, unfortunately. If you want to 100%ing Zero One is absolutely insane, and I never did it because it was stupid hard. I did 100%, well, when I say 100%, I mean getting all Cyber Elves. I did do that for 0, 2, and 3, but for 0, 1, it is ridiculous what you need to... Like, the requirements are basically basically play, like, 3 heart mode and get an S rank. Like, it's dumb. That's what I'll get into it later, but it's dumb. Right now, unfortunately, our Z-Saber only has 1 slash, but one cool thing about 0, 1, and 2 is that your attacks all, will level up as you kill enemies, so if we just keep using our Z-Saber, eventually it'll level up and it'll let us do a new move. Same with the X-Buster, same with the other 2 weapons that we're going to be getting, because in the Zero series, every game has 4 weapons. And I am talking a lot, but there's just a lot to get done, and to be honest, I just really enjoy talking about this game because it's Mega Man Zero. Also, as you just saw at the very bottom of the screen, I used the Z-Saber enough, so now I have a double slash. And this level up system carries over into Zero 2 the exact same way. And then in Zero 3, they just decide, screw it, let's just give you all of your power-ups to start with, because it's kind of lame when you start off the game and you can't even do the standard triple slash that Zero is known for. Also, I'm just going to keep trying to get this Cyber Elf because it's worth it. There we go. Actually, I'm not sure what Cyber Elf that is, but I'm pretty sure it's a good one, actually. And again, I'll get into Cyber Elves later when it actually matters. I can't grab that, sadly. Like, I won't get invincibility for touching the health power-up, so the spikes will just instantly kill me. Okay. See, as a first level, this really isn't that bad. Music's pretty mediocre, too. Again, every single aspect of this series is improved in Zero 2. Everything that this game does, Zero 2 does better. And then I feel like Zero 3 doesn't do as much better. I think that Zero 3 is the better game, but it's kind of like similar to Ratchet & Clank Going Commando, where Going Commando improved like absolutely everything from Ratchet 1, and then Zero 3 is just like, well, we don't need to make improvements because they were already perfectly improved, so it just is more of the same, but it's better. Which is similar to how Zero 2 and 3 is. Zero 3 is the better game, but Zero 2 is the one that had all of the improvements from Zero 1, sorry. Anyway, we're almost at the end of this area. And, yep. I actually want to maybe grind out a bit right here because we don't have the triple slash spoilers. We get a triple slash, and that's our next power-up. I'm thinking I might just grind out right here so we can get the triple slash before the boss. Honestly, like, if this upcoming boss is really difficult if you don't have a certain upgrade, not the triple slash, but if you want to grind out for, like, 5 minutes and get his next upgrade, you can, and that'll make the boss that we're about to go through a lot easier, but this boss is really brutal. I remember being stuck, out of all the bosses in this game, I think this was the one I was stuck on the longest as a kid. This boss is brutal for some reason. Hello. I love the oh god, what are they even called? They're not called Reploids. They're, whatever, the boss designs. Like, I don't think they're Mechanoids either. I just love the designs in this series. 0, 1, 2, and 3 have great designs, and then 0, 4 is forgettable, just like everything about 0, 4, but we'll get into that later. So yeah, this is Aztec Falcon. This guy is really, really difficult. Also, one thing I want to point out is that depending on your rank, bosses will be harder or easier. So that attack that he just did, where like he split where he split his you know, his main thing. He's okay. Yeah, I'm dead. Game over. Retry. That attack where he split his hand in half and it did like that shield move, that only happens if you have an S rank or an A rank maybe. So bosses actually get harder the better you're doing, which is really brutal. Again, difficulty-wise, 0, 1 is the absolute hardest in the series, no questions asked. Also, that ground slam move is new. I know because I fought this guy in preparation for doing this playthrough, and oh wow, he can, oh my god. Anyway, just this guy's brutal because like the arena is so tiny and you don't really have any ranged attacks right now. You do have the X-Buster, but it isn't leveled up right now because who would use the X-Buster? You have the Z-Saber for Christ's sake. So basically the best strategy is to just bum rush him with the triple slash and keep jumping around like a maniac because that's the only way to do it without an upgrade for the Z-Saber. 2 upgrades from now. Okay. Or maybe I'm just crazy. Maybe that boss is actually really easy, but I've always just had a hard time doing that boss for some reason. Okay. Thunder Chip. We cannot take advantage of what the Thunder Chip does right now, so I won't talk about it until we can take advantage of it. But for now, let's go here. Does the server... Oh, they don't. Weird. In the next games, the trend server always heals you to full, I'm pretty sure. Anyway, let's go to the Cyber Elf screen. Why not? Because, basically, Cyber Elves are... yeah, sure, I'll get into this. Why not? Cyber Elves are power-ups, and depending on how big the power-up is, it is either permanent or temporary. For instance, I can stun enemies, and I can use my power for a short time. These one-block ones are temporary ones that you can equip and use mid-level. Whoops, I did not mean to do that. These bigger ones are permanent, so Mippy, for example, gives you more health, and using Cyber Elves like Mippy is how you, is basically the substitute for getting heart tanks from X. So you actually have to feed them energy crystals that we were picking up. Energy crystals are the little blue things that we were picking up, kind of like, it looks similar to weapons energy. Like, it looks very similar to weapons energy, but it isn't weapons energy. There is no weapons energy. It's just energy crystals, and that's what we use to feed Cyber Elves. I will not be feeding this one right now, even though it gives a permanent increase to health, because there's a better one that I probably should save up for. And then there's ones like this, where Gibber makes it so you can climb faster. So, personally, Cyber Elves are pretty useless unless they're the permanent ones. I never have really liked them that much, unless they're the permanent ones, like good old Mippy right here. There are four big ones per screen, so there's 4 of Mippy, and there's 1 giant one, and the giant one is the best one for each of these, but they cost the most energy crystals, but definitely the big one is the best one, and take a wild guess what it does. It's very, very useful. Anyway, return to base. I am just being a complete jibber-jabber, and I'm really sorry, because there's just a lot to talk about, I guess. So yeah, I only got a B, so I guess that'll make the bosses easier, hooray!